You are listening to the ADHD Support Talk Radio podcast. ADHD Support Talk Radio is sponsored by ADDclasses.com. Sign up now for a free webinar by going to www.addclasses.com. This is your co-host, Tara McGillicuddy, and today I am back to talk to you about co-working and the body double concept for people with ADHD. And some of you may have heard of co-working sessions. They've been called other things. I refer to them as action groups. Some other people refer to them as study halls. But co-working is one of the terms that I think a lot of people are using now. And these co-working sessions, I've been offering them for years. But since I'd say around the time the pandemic hit, the co-working sessions have really taken off. A lot of people are offering them now. And what they are, a lot of people use the Pomodoro type of method and the body double concept. They combine those two, and it's a pretty simple concept. People get together, and most of it's online, on Zoom or a similar type of platform. Get together in a group, tell each other what they're going to do, go do it, come back, and they've accomplished more than they would have if they were doing it on their own. And the body double concept is a concept that's been around for decades, and it was coined, I believe, by ADHD coach Linda Anderson. But when she first started talking about the body double concept, it was having somebody with you in person, and the person would just sit with you, be with you, and just having that person there would help people get more done. It helped them focus. People would have somebody come to their home, or somebody might go to a coffee shop to do work. Just having other people there, the body double or body doubles helps people focus. But over the years, because technology really took off, we have been able to do the virtual body doubles, whether it's a one-on-one person over the phone or Zoom or whatever type of technological platform people are using. They've done that. And when COVID hit and people could not leave their homes, everybody was online anyways. They were forced to be online. So these co-working type sessions really took off. Other people were using them, not just people with ADHD, but they're very helpful for people with ADHD. So in addition to the body double concept, what a lot of people are using is the Pomodoro Method. And what the Pomodoro Method is somebody sets a timer for about 25 minutes. I'm pretty sure Pomodoro uses 25 minutes. You go and work for 25 minutes on a project, a task. There's a timer set. When the timer goes off, you take a short break, like maybe at 5 minutes, get back to work, do another 25-minute Pomodoro round. Repeat that once or twice until you progress, get stuff done, or are done working. The reason it's called the Pomodoro Technique is because the person who first started doing it was using a timer shaped as a Pomodoro tomato. I think that one of the reasons the word Pomodoro stuck is it has a very powerful sound. Pomodoro sounds regal. It sounds powerful. So it makes sense that the term was coined Pomodoro. So that's basically what a co-working type session is. People use the body double type concept to have one or multiple people there, and they use the Pomodoro Technique. I mean, like, as I said, I've been offering them for years. I've gone back and forth about how I offer them. I was putting them into other programs. I used to just do like a one-time thing where we do them. And then about 2 years ago, when the world shut down because of all the COVID stuff, I wanted to do something, but like everyone else, I was exhausted and stressed out and just didn't feel like going in on a group call and talking because I didn't know what to say and I couldn't think of things to say. So what I started doing is offering more and more action sessions, as I call them. They start off as 2-hour sessions, and I was offering them for free. And then I started realizing, okay, these are great, but if all I'm doing right now during COVID is offering a bunch of free action sessions, I might not be able to pay my bills. I might not be able to pay for Zoom to have them up. So I started giving people the option to give me a donation for these sessions. And that worked out well. I'm just so grateful at all the people that made donations and allowed me to keep offering them. About 6 months ago, I reworked them. I was still offering them, but I went down to a 90-minute session because I don't think people had 2 hours to spend in front of Zoom like they did before, because a lot of people were getting back to work and weren't all stuck in the house like they used to. And people were still getting a lot done in 90 minutes with 2 Pomodoros. So they work really well. In addition to using the body double concept and the Pomodoro Technique or method, I go back and forth. I'm sure I say the wrong terms with that, is I have people use specific wording on when they say what they're going to do, when they give an update. I have people focus on their success. So I think everyone's co-working sessions, whoever offers them, they're going to be a bit different, because even though the person might be using the Pomodoro rounds and the body double type concept, some people add other stuff. Like I have a very structured format. I tell people what to say, when to say it, and I remind them to only say, what I instruct them to say. Other people, it's more interactive, and I know there's Focus Mate. I have not used Focus Mate yet. I'm on the site, but I haven't actually tested out a session where you go on and you schedule co-working sessions with other people. You can either do a 25-minute round or a 50-minute round. So it's focusmate.com is where you can find information about that. And they offer you, if it's free, for up to 3 FocusMate sessions per week, and you can upgrade to $5 a month for unlimited sessions. So that's something to really look into. But with those, they're not led by anybody. They're peer-based, which for some people can be great, but a lot of times your success can be related to the energy of the group, what's going on the other side, and there are set instructions, but I don't believe there's a moderator or a leader there making people follow the instructions. So I'm sure it can be beneficial, but a lot of times the energy of the group, the people involved, can contribute to your success. So that's something to look at. But I say try out FocusMate. Free 25-minute session. I mean, what have you got to lose? I mean, not much, I'd say. And people call them study halls, action sessions. But co-working is getting huge now. And I've done a little bit of research. If you Google ADHD Coworking Sessions, you'll find the different people that are offering. I know there's somebody who offers them live on YouTube. And I think I haven't been to hers. I watched a little bit of the recordings. And I think like up to a 4-hour session she'll do. And I believe hers are free too. Clubhouse, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Clubhouse. It's an audio app. There are ADHD communities on there that offer co-working sessions. And my co-working sessions may be different than other people because I don't require people to get on video. I usually don't get on video. So I think my co-working sessions might be similar to the ones on Clubhouse where it's audio only. But I recommend trying out different co-working sessions. You might go to mine. Like I said, I still offer the free 90-minute sessions. You can find out more about those at taramcgillicuddy.com. I also offer 2-week action groups, and those are 6 2-hour sessions, and they're very affordable, $22 for the entire 6-session group, which is 2 weeks. So if you go to all 6 sessions, you're paying less than $4 a session. So that's something to look into. But these, they work well. They stimulate the ADHD brain. And depending on who's offering them, I know some ADHD coaches, as part of their programs, coaching groups. But I'd say try them out, especially the free ones like Focus Mate, like my 90-minute free sessions, the people that offer them on Clubhouse, the woman who offers it on YouTube, because each person's style is different. Each person's energy is different. Some people love mine. Mine might be too structured for them, and I do remind people to follow my instructions, and I'd probably be the one on somebody else's session who get upset because I wasn't following the directions and people were reminding me to. But I'd say really try them out. They seem to work. I joking once saying that there was a method to my madness for the reason I have people say certain things and do certain things and all that. And one of the people in my group called it my magic formula or my magical formula. So they do work. Mine work. Other people's work. But try them out. Co-working sessions can be very helpful. So have you tried a co-working session? Whether it's an action session, an ADHD study hall, co-working session, inspired focus session, I think is what somebody else used. There's different terms, but I think co-working is like the main term that's used that people recognize. So if you've done one, comment. If you're watching us on YouTube, comment below, or listening on YouTube, I should say, comment below. Let us know which ones you've tried and they worked. If you're listening to us on iTunes, go over to ADHDSupportTalk.com and comment on that page. But I'd really like to know, and if you have not joined the ADHD Support Talk Facebook community, join us over there and let us know about the co-working session, which ones you've done, or if you've tried them. And let us know who hosted them. Was it Focus Mate? Was it an ADHD coach or an ADHD organizer? So I just wanted to bring up the bit about ADHD co-working sessions. And like I said, I offer free ones and paid ones. And I'm working on something else coming up probably late spring. I'm going to rework my co-working sessions. And I have a new program that's going to incorporate the focus session with other stuff. So make sure you go to TaraMcGillicuddy.com. You can find out all my resources, my ADHD-related resources, my spiritual resources, my energy shifting resources. So thank you again, and please let us know if you have tried a co-working session and how helpful it was, and whose sessions are your favorite. Which sessions are your favorite?